Hi, my nieces and nephews. It's your favorite Flat Earth auntie, AuntyTateana, and I just have to vent to you guys for a minute. Please, can we talk? So as you guys already know, the government has been disclosing all this information about UFOs and aliens. Supposedly, they've been hiding this information since the 1930s. Just like the government always lying.
Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
But they can't help it. Just like they want us to believe that India landed on the moon.
And he is critically looking at the visuals.
जी हाँ, आप अपनी स्क्रीन पे देख सकते हैं कि हम लैंडर मॉड्यूल.
So they really think that I'm supposed to believe that this is the moon? It's giving Sims. I'm sorry, y'all, but let's stay on topic. What we need to understand is that aliens are not what we think they are. They are not out in space, nor do they live in space. They are just different races of beings. Our one and true creator did not just create humans. The Greys, the Anunnaki, the reptilians, are hybrids, by the way, Pleiadians, the Martians, and many more were all created by a creator. Technically, we could be considered aliens to them. So this caption is kind of accurate. The US recovered non-human biologics. Non-human doesn't mean it came from outer space. In reality, it came from beyond the ice walls. Every single one of these domes that isn't Earth has inhabitants that could be considered aliens. But these inhabitants are coming from other lands beyond our dome. The government is disclosing all of this for a reason. They're going to have you all thinking that aliens are going to come invade us. But really, they are planning on being abducted, aka leaving this realm. The elites are preparing you for when they leave this realm and go to other realms. And if you watch my Mars video, then it's a pretty good chance that they're trying to get to Mars. And when this alien abduction happens, Christians are going to think that this is the rapture. It's all going to be fake. You need to research Project Bluebeam if you haven't already. This has all been planned. The world is a stage. A lot of you may be thinking that it's a good thing that the elites are leaving our realm. In any other normal circumstances, yes, it would be a good thing. But they are leaving us behind to chaos. In reality, whoever is left behind will be going through the Great Reset. And we all know with any reset comes death. And yes, the Great Reset is not something I'm just making up. It's an actual agenda. The founder of the World Economic Forum used COVID as a way to promote this Great Reset. But really, it's just all tactics to have more control over the population. And who's going to be left in control of the population? And I already know we do not trust anything that comes from the CIA. But this is John Ramirez, a retired CIA officer. And apparently he's claiming that aliens will reveal themselves in 2027. So I'm not sure if that is the timeline for when the government plans to do this alien invasion. But we're going to discuss and look into all of that in this video. So the first thing I want to talk about is King Charles unveiling the seal for Astra Carta. Before we get into the etymology of Astra Carta and breaking that down, let's just watch this video and listen to what he has to say.
We can ensure the protection of outer space. Having made rather a mess of this planet, it would be a terrible, terrible tragedy if we did unmentionable damage to other planets without thinking carefully about what we're going to do. So I'm enormously grateful to you all for being here today. We'll now unveil.
So if you didn't catch what he was saying, basically he's like, they made a mess of this realm. So now he's creating something or putting something in place to make sure that all the other realms don't go through the same thing that this realm went through. But we know in order for that to happen, that means your ass can't be there. I mean, come on, people. This is his mother. And I'm not going to say anything, but I'm saying it. Another thing you have to ask yourself is why are they so concerned with other planets? It's because they are preparing to leave this realm. Why the hell would you bother with Earth when you got bigger and better things to do in other lands? Here we go with the Astra Carta seal. And what do we see in the center there? We see, I guess, supposedly the realm of Earth. And all around Earth, you see these other realms. The person looking at this, not knowing, they're going to think that those are planets. But it's not planets, it's other realms. Now, when we translate the word Astrocarta to English, it means star card. What an interesting name. And when I think of star card, the first thing that comes to my mind is the star card in the tarot deck. We are going to break this card all the way down because we know the elites love their symbols and hidden meanings, so we're going to figure it out. So right here, I zoomed in on the Astrocarta seal, and we see this star that is 8-pointed. Keep that in mind. Now looking at the star card, we also have an 8-pointed star. So obviously, the 8-pointed star means something to the elites. Now this right here is called the Star of Ishtar. And yes, it is an 8-pointed star. The part that I want you guys to see is right here. Ishtar is mostly associated with the planet Venus, which is also known as the morning star. Who is also known as the morning star? Lucifer is the Latin name for the morning appearances of the planet Venus. So we got some Lucifer symbology going on. But I want to know a little bit more about Ishtar. Here's a Mesopotamian picture depicting Ishtar. See her 8-pointed star symbology right there. But what I want you guys to realize is that Ishtar is Anunnaki. And boy, does that sound crazy when you tie in everything that I've talked about the Anunnaki in my previous YouTube videos. So Ishtar's main symbol was an 8-pointed star, which we've already discussed. It was also used as a symbol for the planet Venus, which is the morning star, Lucifer. And Ishtar was often shown with the lion, which represented her martial and warlike aspects. Here's the lion that they are talking about. See all these weapons on her back? That's the warlike aspects. Here's another depiction of Ishtar. Once again, we see that she's standing on the lions. Now you may be wondering what made me come to the conclusion that Ishtar was Anunnaki. Well, this right here is a depiction of her brother. His name is Shamash. You see in his hand, he's clutching the same symbol that she has right here. And if we zoom out on that depiction of her brother Shamash, we see what appears to be humans. They are much smaller than Shamash because we know the Anunnaki are like giants compared to us. Nana is the god of the moon. But Nana is also the father of Ishtar and Shamash. Nana's father is Enlil, and the god Enlil is described as the deity who separates heavens and earth and created mankind. This is Mesopotamian culture. But ooh, honey, the tea. This is how I know that Ishtar is Anunnaki. If you've watched any of these videos on my page, then you know the Anunnaki and the custodians have us trapped here in the earth realm. So we can see with this symbology that the elites worship the Anunnaki. And that's why they are being rewarded and sent to Mars. You see how they have the crown above the 8-pointed star, basically implying that the Anunnaki are the rulers. The star is located right above Earth realm, meaning they are the rulers of Earth and the rulers of all these other realms that they have conquered. And as if the Anunnaki symbology wasn't already there, we see this bird perched on this tree. This bird is an ibis bird. The ancient Egyptians revered the ibis as a representation of the deity Thoth, who was the master over all branches of knowledge. Watch this video I posted. In this video, I talk about Thoth, and that's Thoth right there. See the ibis bird representing him? And I compared him to the Anunnaki, who are also depicted as birds. Hence why Ishtar has wings here and bird-like feet here. And birds, in a general sense, all represent freedom. Both a psychological freedom and freedom from physical barriers. Let that sink in. What could be considered a physical barrier? An ice wall, perhaps? I'm going to rewind for a second. Remember how we was talking about Ishtar being represented by an 8-pointed star and how she's always shown with the lion? That is some more symbology for the Lion's Gate portal. Auntie Tatiana, what is the Lion's Gate portal? I've never heard of it. Well, on August 8th, which is 8-8, 8-pointed star, the sun, Sirius, which is the brightest star in the sky, Orion, and Earth completely align with each other. And where on Earth do you think it aligns? They align over the Great Pyramids of Giza, which is just crazy because Thoth said, "Built I the Great Pyramid, patterned after the pyramid of Earth Force, burning eternally so that it too might remain through the ages. In it, my knowledge of magic science, so that it may be there when again I return." So basically, there's some secret hidden knowledge hidden in the Great Pyramids of Giza. But nonetheless, on 8/8, the Lionsgate portal is opened. It activates a gateway between the physical and spiritual worlds. On August 8th, this powerful stargate reaches its peak position, and Orion's belt moves into direct alignment with the pyramids of Giza, opening the cosmic 8/8 Lionsgate portal. This vortex allows supercharged light codes to flood our realm. And although that can be great for us, they can use it to their advantage as well. You don't know what they are out here manifesting and bringing to reality. Or maybe you do know, because I told you. This is why you gotta stay woke. Now, we know that if we flip an 8, it then becomes the infinity symbol. The elites, they know all of this. They throw it in your face. Mark Zuckerberg, he's not even human. Also the creator of Meta. And what do we see? The infinity symbol. And then we have Elon Musk that wants to put a chip in your brain. His Neuralink company. And what is it? An infinity symbol. We already know Elon Musk's agenda. I told you in this video. But what is their obsession with this infinity symbol? They want to live forever. They want to live for infinity. This right here is the Earth realm. Outside of this realm, the other beings live way longer than us. 3 times longer than us. Because their DNA is not being modified. The Anunnaki and custodians are shortening our lifespan, making us age quicker so that we can't wake up and analyze this fucked up situation they left us in. This matrix. And the elites know this. And that's why they're going to fake this alien abduction and leave us behind. They are being guided by the Anunnaki with hopes of living forever in return. But that just begs the question, who are they going to leave behind in control of us? Are the custodians and Anunnaki finally going to reveal themselves to us once the elites leave? Trust me, they're not going to be aliens like the government told you. You got to be able to use discernment to know what you're looking at.
The elite are all about transcendence and living forever and the secrets of the universe, and they want to know all this. Some are good, some are bad, some are a mix. But the good ones don't ever want to organize. The bad ones tend to want to organize because they lust after power. Powerful consciousnesses don't want to dominate other people. They want to empower them, so they don't tend to get together until things are really late in the game. Then they come together. Evil's always defeated because good is so much stronger. But there's this big war trying to basically destroy humanity because humanity has free will, and there's a decision to which level we want to go to. We have free will, so evil's allowed to come and contend, not just good. And the elites themselves believe they're racing using human technology to try to take our best minds and build some type of breakaway civilization where they're going to merge with machines, transcend, and break away from the failed species that is man, which is kind of like a false transmission because they're thinking what they are is ugly and bad, projecting it onto themselves instead of believing, no, it's a human test about building us up. Devil, whatever you want to call it, this interdimensional thing that gives them advanced off-world technology, the fallen one that's not of this world, is giving them advanced knowledge on how to construct these systems that have already been used before on other populations.
What? Is that Satan?
But what are you talking about?
That's Satan.